Hey guys, Smashcast here, I'm AG, and welcome to another episode of SSU Smash Weekly Update, where we take a look at every single screenshot that Sakurai's posted throughout the week, take a look at the description, any comments that he has posted, and take a look at what this all means, and do an in-depth analysis of what I think about everything. Now, this is February 17th, all the way up to February 21st. Now, on Monday, February 17th, we get one picture plus a bonus pic. Now, here's an image of Lil Mac, and he's doing the uppercut for Mega Man on the WBVA boxing ring. Now, Sakurai kind of says how these attacks, ground attacks, are going to be super strong, whereas his aerial attacks, shown in this bonus pic of the day, are not going to be as strong. Now, Sakurai says, pick of the day, Little Mac can deliver some solid punches while fighting on the ground. And then bonus pick of the day, Sakurai says, however, he's not the strongest fighter while airborne. Try to keep his feet on the ground and avoid being blasted into the air when you use him in battles. Now, this is really cool. I didn't want him to be a clone of Captain Falcon or Ganondorf when he was first announced, and this is kind of cool that we're going to see that he's not just going to have normal, strong, super strong attacks, but just like we're going to see strong attacks on the ground, but also a weakness in the air, which is going to be really cool to see. So we'll have some really good gameplay that we're going to see with him, and he's not going to be some super cheap character who just does super strong attacks and has no weaknesses. And this is probably going to show that his ground attacks are going to be a lot stronger than the majority of characters, obviously, if they have to bring down his aerial attacks, and I think it's pretty fair to say that that should happen. Now, on Tuesday, February 18th, 2014, here's an image of Peach and Bowser on the new Super Mario Galaxy stage, and this is Bowser trying to reach for the fairy item. Now, the fairy item is supposed to heal fighters that have like more than 100% damage, and this item is shown a lot through the Legend of Zelda series, and this is kind of like the new equivalent for the Maxim Mushroom found in the Kirby series that was in Brawl. Now, I prefer this over that because it has a nicer design, this one, and I kind of like the way that the shape is. It doesn't look as dull as the Maxim Tomato. Is really dull looking, like color-wise, and didn't look all the best. Pick of the day, hey look, a bottle. This is a special item that can even heal fighters who have accumulated over 100% damage. Now, on Wednesday, February 19th, here's a picture of Mega Man and King DIDDY on the Nintendo stage. Now, of course, they're smaller, and Sakurai says how that Smash isn't always on the same scale as regular games, other fighting games of its type. Now, this can also hint that he's like saying,
oh guys, we could have Ridley.
I know Ridley doesn't have a giant chance of coming in, but he does have a better chance than Banjo-Kazooie, of course. And saying that he's scale, guys, we did get the link, Toon Link on the Spirit Track stage and him being a character, so that can always happen. Now, Sakurai says, pick of the day, this dog is huge. Wait, no, the playable characters are small. This Smash Bros. Series doesn't always stay true to scale. Then on Thursday, February 20th, there's a picture of Samus and Little Mac on the battlefield stage for the Wii U. Now, this was shown in the trailer for Little Mac, except drawn out, and Samus is kind of measuring her height compared to Little Mac. Now, not much to compare here, but Samus is obviously taller, but this is a cool feature for Little Mac. He'll be able to dodge attacks, such as high attacks from the Samus. When they do a blast shake, he could just duck down, and just Samus would miss her attack, so that's kind of cool to see. Now, Sakurai says, pick of the day, as shown as Little Mac's debut video, here's the height difference between Samus and Little Mac. He's used those mighty green gloves to punch out as many bigger challengers than himself. Now, on Friday, February 21st, 2014, Diddy Kong, of course, returns to Super Smash Bros., and this just collides with his Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which is a great game. Our review is coming out for that soon, so, and until then, I suggest you totally buy the game. I bought it on the day it came out. Now, since this kind of says that if there's a character release such as Little Mac on the day of a Nintendo Direct, which should have been Diddy Kong because of the Japanese Tropical Freeze release date, then obviously they're going to be released on the European or North American date. Now, we're going to see like this happen probably a lot during the Super Smash Bros. Announcements so far, are going to show up like this a lot of times now, I think. And this is going to add a lot of different characters that we can predict. Because of this, they're going to actually start using North American release dates and European, so that's kind of cool to see. Now, of course, Diddy Kong is a lot more flexible than he was in the last game. Now, he wasn't super flexible compared to the last game, but also quite a bit longer, just by a very tiny bit. And now he has a nice fresh look. He looks amazing. I can't wait to use him. He looks pretty cool, especially with his eyes completely different. And now he was pretty high in the tiers in Brawl, so it's gonna be cool how we see him play out. At least when I played as Diddy Kong, I didn't find a very good way to attack people. It was more just dodging people and then making them trip or something, or just do anything such as that. Now, Sakurai says, pick of the day, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is out now in Europe and North America, and to celebrate, Diddy Kong joins the battle. Now, on a comment, he says, we've increased Diddy Kong's flexibility this time. This picture shows how far his punches stretch during his strong side attack. Now, these are all the pics from February 17th all the way to February 21st. Now, tell me what you think about all these pictures down below, and say what do you think about Little Mac returning, and what do you think about Diddy Kong returning, and the possible moveset for them, and who are you more hyped to play as, Little Mac or Diddy Kong? For me, obviously Little Mac, because I really want to use the new KO kind of power bar move, so that's pretty cool to see. So anyways, guys, Smashcast signing out. Peace.